Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of NASCAR's Lost Teams, Furniture Row Racing. Furniture Row Racing is a former NASCAR Cup Series and Xfinity Series team that competed from 2005 all the way through 2018. The team was owned and operated by Barney Visser, the owner of Furniture Row Furniture Stores. The team was the only team to be headquartered west of the Mississippi River. They were headquartered in Denver, Colorado. That first season in 2005, Furniture Row Racing made its NASCAR debut in the Xfinity Series at Nashville Superspeedway in the spring. Jerry Robinson was behind the wheel, DNQing 5 times, but qualifying 10 times. His best finish was 22nd at California in the fall. In the Cup Series, Kenny Wallace, he made one start at Dover, also in the number 78. And at Dover in the fall, he finished 34th. For 2006, the team returned to the Xfinity Series, making 12 attempts, qualifying for 9 races. Robinson's best finish was 29th twice at both Richmond races. In the Cup Series, Furniture Row signed Kenny Wallace to drive the team's Cup Series car full-time in 2006. They attempted all 36 races throughout the season, only qualifying, sadly, for 19 of them, with the best finish of 25th twice, at Richmond and Phoenix in the spring. Jimmy Spencer was brought in to drive both Pocono races, finishing 32nd and 36th. Kenny Wallace began driving the number 78 Furniture Row in 2007, full-time in the Cup Series. But following race 22 at Watkins Glen, Wallace and the team parted ways. Wallace DNQ'd 12 out of 22 races. His best finish was 21st at Bristol in the spring. Then they brought in Joe Nemecheck for the final 12 races. Nemecheck made 12 attempts. He DNQ'd 3 times, qualifying 9 times. His best finish was 22nd at Dover in the fall. In 2008, Joe Nemecheck became the team's full-time driver. He attempted all the races, only DNQing 3 times. He won the pole at Talladega in the spring, and his best finish was 11th at Talladega in the fall. This would be the team's first ever pole. The 2009 NASCAR Cup Series season saw the team drop back their schedule to only running 20 races. They signed Regan Smith as their driver for the next several years. They only DNQ'd twice in 2009. Smith's best finish was 12th at Daytona in the summer, overall scoring 3 top 20s and finishing 40th in final Cup Series points. A new decade, the 2010s, and starting in 2010, Furniture Row Racing, they started their climb up the NASCAR ladder in the ranks. They qualified for all 36 races in 2010. Smith's best finish was 12th twice, at California and Talladega in the spring, along with scoring 12 top 20 finishes throughout the season, finishing 26th in final Cup Series point standings. Things within the Furniture Row Racing team looked like they really were finally starting to look up. Once again, this season they attempted and qualified for every single race on the schedule. In fact, they were all around a bit more competitive this season. Smith's best finish was 1st at Darlington in the spring. This would be both Smith's first career win and the team's first career win. Overall, he scored 0 poles, 1 win, 2 top 5s, and 6 top 10s. Finishing 26th in final Cup Series points. Furniture Row Racing had 2 different drivers split the driving duties in the number 78 in 2013. Regan Smith made the first 30 starts of the season, with Kurt Busch making the final 6 starts of the season. Smith's best start was 5th at Talladega in the fall. Overall, he scored 1 top 5 and 3 top 10s. Kurt Busch, he came in and took over for the final 6 races. His best finish was 8th twice, altogether scoring 3 top 10s. Then, in the 2013 NASCAR Cup Series season, Kurt Busch took over the Furniture Row Racing number 78 full-time. His best start was 1st at Darlington in the fall, and his best finish was 2nd twice at Richmond and Kansas in the fall. Overall, he scored 1 pole, 0 wins, 10 top 5s, and 16 top 10s, finishing 10th in final Cup Series points. Busch and Furniture Row parted ways at the conclusion of the season, so he could go drive for Stewart-Haas Racing. In 2014, Furniture Row Racing's new driver signed on for the next 5 seasons. This is where both Truex and Furniture Row would find their best success in the sport. His best finish was 4th at Kansas in the fall. Overall, he scored 1 top 5 and 5 top 10s, finishing 24th in final Cup Series points. Things greatly improved as far as results for the team in 2015. Martin Truex returned to the number 78 Furniture Row Chevrolet full-time. His best finish was 1st at Pocono in the spring. Overall, he scored 0 poles, 1 win, 8 top 5s, and 23 top 10s, making the playoffs, finishing 10th in final Cup Series points. That following season, in 2016, Furniture Row decided to switch to Toyotas. Truex Jr. once again returned to that number 78 Toyota, and yeah, the team did in fact switch to Toyota this season. Truex Jr.'s best start was 1st 4 times, Kansas, Charlotte, and Talladega in the spring, then Martinsville in the fall. His best finish was 1st 4 times, at Charlotte in the spring, Darlington, Chicago, and Kansas in the fall. Overall, he scored 4 poles, 4 wins, 9 top 5s, and 17 top 10s, finishing 11th in final Cup Series points. Finally, the season that Martin Truex Jr. had been waiting for most of his career, 2017. He returned to the number 78 Furniture Row Toyota full-time. His best start was 1st 3 times, Loudon in the summer, Dover and Kansas in the fall. His best finish was 1st 9 times, at both Kansas races, Las Vegas in the spring, Kentucky and Watkins Glen in the summer, Chicago, Charlotte, and Homestead in the fall. Overall, he scored 3 poles, 9 wins, 19 top 5s, and 25 top 10s, on his way to the 2017 NASCAR Cup Series Championship. Furniture Row Racing also fielded a second car, full-time, for just 1 season, the number 77 Toyota for Eric Jones. His best start was 1st, and his best finish was 2nd, both coming at Bristol in the fall. Overall, he scored 1 pole, 0 wins, 5 top 5s, and 14 top 10s, finishing 19th in final Cup Series points. Martin Truex Jr. returned to the Furniture Row Racing number 78 for what would turn out to be their final season that the team would be in business. His best start was 1st 4 times, at Phoenix, California, Richmond in the spring, and then Kentucky in the summer. His best finish was 1st 4 times, at California in the spring, Pocono, Sonoma, and Kentucky in the summer. Overall, he scored 4 poles, 4 wins, 20 top 5s, and 21 top 10s, finishing 2nd in final Cup Series points. The main reason the team had to go bankrupt is because when they formed a technical alliance with Joe Gibbs Racing, Gibbs just raised the prices so high that it was no longer feasible for them to continue operating. So, in 451 NASCAR Cup Series starts, the team scored 15 poles, 18 wins, 75 top 5s, and 132 top 10s, with the best points finish of 1st, winning the 2017 NASCAR Cup Series Championship. In 19 Xfinity Series starts, the team scored 0 poles, 0 wins, 0 top 5s, and 0 top 10s, with the best points finish of 62nd in 2005. Thanks for watching, everyone, and don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps my channel. Have a wonderful day.